is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? It's your boy Christopher Cologne, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so I just dropped. That dog makes so much noise. I just dropped my damn, why can't I think of what I'm trying to say? I just dropped my first roleplay video. I'm gonna be honest, I felt really awkward, so I don't know how good I did. I don't think I did all that great, but y'all are gonna let me know, right? So, but this video that I'm about to do, I actually did it last night, and because I decided to drop another video before I went to work, but I realized when I was playing it back on my way to work, I messed up, so I had to end up just deleting it. And I figured, since I didn't do everything that I was gonna do because I didn't have time, because I actually ended up being late for work, then I could give this another shot. I mean, all it is cutting flyers and rambling, but I figured the cutting the flyers would sound pretty good because it's paper, and paper moving and doing all it does. It gives good ASMR, I think. So, but yeah, and I figured since I did the side hustle thing and I mentioned detailing and headlight restoration, I would go ahead and do this. But yeah, that's like these are the flyers. So, and I did it like this, in this format, so I could cut them in half and get double, because I really didn't need a whole big flyer for this. I just needed it big enough. So I went ahead and damn, got a dog hair on it. But yeah, I went ahead and done it like this so I could cut them into two. So like the first go round, my girlfriend, I didn't notice I gave her the wrong number. It was one digit off, and she didn't notice because we call each other through Facebook Messenger the majority of the time. But yeah, I didn't catch it. She didn't catch it. I finally caught it whenever, after she sent it into Staples, and she paid for that go round. She paid like $50-something for 200 of them, black and white, and yeah, she paid like $50-something, so 200 of those were wasted. So I went ahead and had her fix the number, and she fixed a couple other things that I seen that I wanted done a little bit different, and I went through Office Max for that one, and they gave me a 10% off coupon, so I got it for like 43, I think, 43 and some change, but this time it was for 300. So I wanted full color, but full color for these were going to cost, what was it? Like $150, something like that, some ridiculous number. So I didn't do that. So yeah, I got 300 for 43, and then I figured, since I'm cutting this in half, now I have 600 for $43. So that's the type of shit I like to do. I like to work. I like to see where I can save money and everything. Creativity sometimes is the best means to save money. So, but yeah. So I figured I'd cut the rest of these, because I only cut about a quarter of them. I figured I'd cut the rest of these and go ahead and ramble a little bit. So, but anyway, hope y'all had a good night, and I hope y'all are having a good day. Yeah, as it could have because I wasn't too comfortable doing it. It's weird talking to a camera and acting like somebody's talking to you. So I'm not much of the acting type, I guess you'd say. And I don't know if that has to do with my personality or what, because I'm just like a really straightforward person. I piss my girlfriend off all the time being like that, but she'll get used to it one day. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping it turned out better than what I'm thinking, but I just don't know. But I think if I do it a couple more times, I will get better at it. So we'll see, because I'm going to drop like 2 or 3 more and see if I can get better at it. If I don't get any better at it, I'm not doing it. Because there's no point in me putting myself on the internet, making a fool out of myself, which I already do that sometimes anyway. But not for the chance to where millions can see. But yeah, so I went ahead and decided to actually get back into it. And instead of doing my detailing business, because it's getting rough as I'm getting older, it's getting rough on the body, because, you know, people think of detailing a car, they think of just detailing their car out on a Saturday, you know, by themselves, just kind of chilling while they're doing it. And detailing a car for an actual business is totally different. When you're trying to get out as many as you can in a day, that shit gets rough. So I was like, you know what, screw that, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, my detailing was C-Clean Auto Detailing. And so I went ahead and changed it to C-Clean Headlight Restoration, which I did offer headlight restoration anyway. But yeah, and I actually quit with it all. I actually stopped doing it all. But I figure I'll go ahead and get back into it and get that thing running. And considering it's something different, what I might do is instead of doing it as a business for me to actually work, I might, which I mean I'm gonna have to for a little while at first anyway. I was thinking go ahead and build up my clientele and turn this into a business to where I'm just kind of overseeing and working if I want to, just have employees doing it and build this up into something bigger than myself. So, and something bigger than just a side hustle or just a small, like a really small business. But yeah, I figure I'd go ahead and do something like that. That way I can still have money coming in from that business while I do others. And I would be at a better point in my life if it wasn't for medical problems and depression and stuff like that, because, well, if y'all have been watching for a while, y'all know I got hit by a car when I was in high school, when I was riding my bicycle. So I was riding back from my friend's house on the main road. Guy across the yellow line hit me head on. And, yeah, so I ended up, it busted me open all over from the waist down. Fractured and broke a bunch of bones. Now I got metal plates in me and everything like that. And that's been, shit. It's been 25 years. It's been 25 years, and I've had this osteomyelitis in my foot and everything since 2000. And yeah, so the majority of my time I've walked around with a hole in my foot, and then the Chiari starting to get all of me and everything in '08. It's slowed me down a whole lot. I'm not using it as an excuse, really, because there's ways that I could have found around this stuff. But when you struggle with all kinds of physical medical problems, and then you're struggling mentally too, it makes it a lot damn harder. And I should have just been stronger in earlier parts of my life. If I would have, I wouldn't be having to be as strong as I am now. So but there's no telling how long I'm gonna live. I could die tomorrow. Could live till I'm 90 or more. And while I can still do it, which it's hard as hell to do because I still do have the hole in my foot and the osteomyelitis. I mean, if it wasn't so gross looking, I'd probably show the hole to y'all. But I mean, if y'all ever want me to do a video on that, whispering extensively about it, and actually show y'all, I mean, I'll do it. So, but yeah, so I figured go ahead and start up the business and get as many businesses going as I can, because investing in assets is good, but you need a cash flow too. So, because without the cash flow, how are you going to get the assets? And the assets, yeah, you can make money off of them now, and you can make money off of them, like from dividends and all that. But for it to be worth it, you know how much money you gotta have in that stuff? A good bit. So you need cash flow first to keep buying up assets. Like right now is a good time to buy into stuff. Right now is a good time to buy into crypto, find certain stocks, all that, because with the markets down, that's the time to buy, because this is the time to be bullish. As much as it doesn't seem like it, this is the time to be bullish. Not on anything, not on just anything though. It's got to be the right stuff. Because this is when the real money's made. You buy into it now. You hold. You only stick in what you can. What you can afford to lose. And I know for some of us, a lot of us, can't really afford to lose anything right now. So, you just put in what you can afford to lose, and hopefully you put it into the right asset or assets, and whenever everything recovers, then there's where you make your money. So now you can, because from what I've heard since I've gotten into this investing stuff, it's not timing the market. Not timing the market. It's time in the market. So, and I timed some things good that I didn't. Instead of being stupid and jumping into other stuff, then I'd have been straight. I mean, really straight. But I jumped into other stuff that I was seeing people say and thought the market was going back really bullish again after it crashed back in January, because it went down a good bit, not like it did after April and stuff. But yeah, so I jumped in stuff that I thought was going to keep going up, and it did, and I held and lost it. But the other stuff, if I would have let it go, I made a little bit of money off of the stuff that I did get into. But if I would have went with what I should have went with, which was just buying like Thor chain in crypto and other stuff, I would be fucking awesome. I mean, man, taking $1,000, literally, I could have took $1,000 and turned that $1,000 into about 10, and I stuck about $5,000 in the market right around that time. So, yeah. But, yeah, and like, people talk about invest in gold, invest in diamonds and silver and everything, but the thing is, like, people will invest in jewelry thinking that's something, and I even used to think that was something, but it's not. Because that's just like your gemstones, like diamonds. Diamonds lose value when they're set in jewelry. If I were to ever have real diamonds, because this, even though the metal's real, even though it's sterling and everything, these ain't no damn diamonds. I mean, shit. They're not diamonds, they're not moissanite, they're not white sapphire or anything. Now, I would like to have some white sapphires, but instead of cubic zirconia. But fuck it, man, as long as it looks good, right? I'm not the type to spend a whole lot of money to make something look good. If I can make it look good for cheaper, hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, where was I at on all that? Damn, I gotta get a new cutter. But yeah, like your gemstones and stuff like diamonds, they're worth more raw diamond. So if I was to invest in something like diamonds, you would never nobody would ever see them. They'd be stuck in a safety deposit box or something where they'd be kept away safe. And I'd just hold on to them like that until I was ready to sell them, until they gained more value or whatever. But yeah, like gold jewelry and silver jewelry and everything, nah. You want to hold your value. You want the real value and everything. Find the coins, find the bars, stuff like that. That's where the value's at. Which silver made a jump a few days ago. At the recording of this, it made a jump a few days before. It was like 8% or 11%. I don't know, somewhere around in there. So that was a decent little jump. I think it happened on Friday. Today is Wednesday. Or is it? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So Yeah, so what did y'all think about the lunar eclipse? Because I was sitting outside at work at 5:30 this morning looking at it. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I bought one of those knitting machines so I can make beanies and stuff, because I want to try to start selling beanies and stuff too. And because I've sold all that stuff before, but it wasn't anything I made. So I bought a knitting machine, one of the hand crank knitting machines. Now, I went cheap. Something told me not to go cheap on that thing, but I bought one. And the cheap one has plastic gears in it, and they make adapters to put to your drill, to put to the crank, to the hand crank. Well, I went ahead and hooked mine up to it and turned that drill wide open, and because the gears and everything are plastic, it melted it all together. So I messed that all up. The one I should have bought, which I didn't want to go farther into debt because I was getting it with my credit card. That's the main reason why I bought the cheap one. But yeah, I didn't want to go farther into debt, so I didn't buy the one that was almost $300, which I should have, because that one is made better. It's made with metal gears and all that. So what I did wouldn't have caused it to melt. Oh, that's what impatience gets you. And unfortunately, I'm an impatient person. But Fish, what you doing, boy? What is it? This dog. What I need to do when I do get an editing program and all that, I need to make a video and call it Fish's Mouth Sounds, and just get all his little ASMR sounds that he makes with his mouth, and just get a bunch of videos of it and then put it all together and make an ASMR video. Personally, it gets on my nerves, but I know other people would listen to it and love it. Well, I think I'm gonna fish. That's disgusting, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna make 2 more cuts, and then I'm done for right now, because I'm like 3/4 of the way through. But yeah, like I said, I hope y'all had a good night and are having a good day, or whenever you're listening to this, because most people, really, we deserve to have a good day, especially considering when we never know when it's going to be our last. But yeah, I need to do a couple more different things with the colognes. And the way I did the role play was I left it open to where I can do another one right off of that. It's almost like a to be continued. So hopefully I'll get better at it, and whenever I do the next one, the next cologne store role play, it'll be a lot better. last night, come home, done the roleplay video, and then did this video right here. I guess I'm about to get off here and call it a day and go to sleep. So, yeah. So if y'all are still listening, you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Help me out with this YouTube algorithm. And I'm gonna be dropping another video tomorrow, and then the football picks, and that's gonna have the giveaway in it. I might do it a little bit different than what I was talking about, but yeah, might do it a little bit different. So, but anyway, y'all have a good one, and peace.